Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
The Blue Devils are in search of back-to-back wins for the first time this season, while the Knights are riding a huge wave of momentum in the midst of a 5-game winning streak. The quest for the Region 3 crown begins in earnest tonight when Eisenhower hosts Cambridge Springs as Allegheny Grill of Foxburg presents high school basketball next on the YDL Sports Network.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
It should be an early Christmas present for high school basketball fans in the region. We get a rivalry game just before the holiday. Eisenhower hosting Cambridge Springs, a District 10 Region 3 matchup as the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg presents high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood-frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. This is the Icy Ink pregame show for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Visit them online at icyink.com. That's ICYY-ink.com. Be cool, wear Icy. Our game stream tonight is brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. And you're on the drive to the game, brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort, warrentirecenter.com. Welcome into the Rehab Center broadcast booth. Brian Hagberg, Tracy Jacobzak with you on the YDL Sports Network. And Tracy, you can tell just by the amount of bodies in this gym right now. It was about standing room only by the time the JV game wrapped up. Big-time rivalry game right before Christmas and this region opener for both of these teams.
Yeah, both for the past years, both teams have been fighting for that championship and playoffs. They've faced each other multiple years. and it's just always been a blood-to-blood game. Everybody's here for the win, and I know the Knights just are really hoping to have this win on their wish list and hope they come out with it tonight.
Well, and I know talking with Eisenhower's Chris Bunk last night during the girls' game, he mentioned to me several times that this is just a rivalry that has grown with each year, it seems like, and certainly for this senior group, certainly has grown over the last 4 years. Cambridge Springs knocked the Knights out of the playoffs a year ago, and I know for a lot of these guys, a tough one on the gridiron as well in the District 10 semifinals, and the Knights are certainly looking for a little measure of revenge here tonight. Meanwhile, Cambridge Springs comes into this game, they're 3-3 overall this season, and along with Eisenhower, one of the favorites to win Region 3, but they haven't been able to string consecutive wins together so far this season.
Yeah, it's been a little rough for them, but they're coming out tonight. They're going to work hard and try to prove themselves and try to get that string going.
And so coming into this one, again, Cambridge Springs 3-3. They've got wins over Reynolds, Seneca, and Northeast. Have losses to Lakeview in overtime, Corey by a pair, and to Fort LaBeouf. Eisenhower comes into this one 5-1, has strung together 5 straight wins after a season-opening loss to Bradford. And they've come back with wins over Portsmouth, New York, Iroquois, Titusville right here a week ago in a game that you could see on the White Yellow Sports Network. And they have defeated Fort LaBeouf along with a win over Sheffield on Wednesday. And you know what? We don't like to do the transitive property so much. You know, this team beat this team, and so they should do this. But, just the scores of those 2 games, these 2 teams matched up against Fort LaBeouf. It was a 63-39 win for the Bison over the Blue Devils. Meanwhile, Eisenhower hosting Fort LaBeouf got a big 62-57 win on Saturday. Take from that what you will.
Yeah, both teams are phenomenal, but it just comes down to who wants it more.
And Cambridge Springs has had some big performances so far this season from Parker Schmidt. Has gone over 30 points twice already this year. Leads the Blue Devils in scoring at 22.7 points per game. But they're far from a one-man team. Owen Riley at more than 17 points a game, and Tyler Troutman checking in, averaging double figures per game as well. And so really, you got to think, if you're Eisenhower, the primary focus obviously becomes Schmidt, but you can't lose Riley or Troutman in the cause of defending Schmidt.
Exactly. Yeah, you just got to play equal, guard each of them, and just don't let any of them get the ball, or else they will drive, they will score. And
very similar for Cambridge Springs defensively against this Eisenhower team. Austin Hansen, the freshman, is leading the way, 15.3 points a game. Kyler Black, though, right behind at 14.8, had a big game on Wednesday night, 25 points against Sheffield. And then Gavin Lindemuth and Chris Bunk have both been in double figures the last 3 or 4 games for the Knights as well. And we were here a week ago against Titusville. All of a sudden, Derek Geyer was in double figures as well. So certainly a very balanced offense. If you're Cambridge Springs defensively, how do you attack this Eisenhower offense?
Watch Austin. He's a very strong shooter, but those 3 posts, Kyler, Chris, and Gavin, are very, very strong in the paint and are great finishers and will go for those rebounds.
And something you and I were talking about just before we went on air, we'll be keeping an eye on Gavin Lindemuth, battling a little bit of illness, as many people are this time of year, has been battling that all week, and we'll see if that impacts his conditioning here tonight. As they're just starting the pregame announcements here. And we'll be getting over to the national anthem shortly. As you can see, everybody's ready for that. Do want to remind you that tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com. After the national anthem, we'll get through our starting lineup. And it'll be Chris Seymour to perform tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight knights last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great performance by Chris Seymour for our national anthem here tonight. And now it is time for the starting lineups. And the first starting lineups for Cambridge Springs. Number 21, Parker Schmidt. Number 22, Tyler Troutman. Number 23, Tristan Mazadra. Number 24, Zeke Carson Smith. And number 42, Owen Riley, your starters for the Blue Devils, who are coached by Becky Leandro. And now the starting lineups for Eisenhower. Number 14, Austin Hansen.
A 6'5" sophomore, number 24, Gavin Lindemuth.
Number 24, Gavin Lindemuth.
A 6' junior, number 13, Casey Seymour.
Number 13, Casey Seymour.
A 6'4" senior, number 12, Chris Bunk.
Number 12, Chris Bunk.
And a 6'3" senior, number 2, Kyler Black.
And number 2, Kyler Black, your starters for the Knights here tonight. That'll do it for the Icy Inc. pregame show. Our first quarter tonight is brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help with multiple positions. It's currently available and several career paths to choose from. Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay, and benefits, including 401k and insurance to start the day to hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. And it'll be Lindemuth and Schmidt in the circle for our opening tip-off. Ball is up and we are underway. It's controlled by Eisenhower. Hansen will bring the ball up the floor, gives over to Kyler Black. Inside the Bunk. Skip pass to Black. Shot looked like it was altered there. Maybe Troutman got a piece of that one. It is Troutman with it for the Blue Devils, guarded closely by Bunk. Gets it over to Schmidt. Troutman kicks out to Schmidt. Black closes on him quickly before he could get the three-point attempt away. Now Troutman drives, will pull-up jumper off the back of the rim. Rebound skips to Bunk. He has it poked away by Troutman. And then Troutman lays it up and in for the first points of the game. Lindemuth in the corner, goes baseline. He puts it up off the glass. It rattles out. Hansen comes flying in to get the rebound. Kicks it out to Seymour. His three-point attempt is no good. Rebounded by Schmidt. Troutman gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt drives, loses the handle. Saved there and then tipped around. And then finally knocked out of bounds. Looks like that went off Zeke Carson Smith, so it will be Eisenhower basketball. Lindemuth, corner three, rattles around, no good. Rebound grabbed and taken by Troutman. Troutman draws a double team. Hansen nearly took it away from Schmidt. Instead, he gets a little floater off, but that goes off the rim. Black rebounds. Hansen now over to Black. He fakes, drives, kicks out. Seymour, three. Off the rim, rebounded by Lindemuth, and looks like he's going to draw a foul. And that one is going to be on Troutman. And that was not a shooting foul. They lined up to shoot, but that foul was called on the floor. So Eisenhower will inbound under its own basket. Black in the corner, gets it out to Lindemuth, over to Bunk. Black on the wing. Kicks over to Bunk. He'll take a corner three off the rim. And the rims, Tracy, as we were talking about, have been pretty unforgiving the last couple of days. Saw it yesterday in the Erie versus Eisenhower girls game here, and then again in the JV contest. Nobody's getting a friendly bounce right now.
No, not at all. Some days you get really lucky, and some days they're just not cooperating with you.
As number 3, Daniel Brown checks in for Zeke Carson Smith. Troutman inbounds, gets it in to Mazadra, and then back to Troutman. Troutman with a little pull-up jumper off the front of the rim. Schmidt there for the rebound. Can't get it to go. Rebounded underneath by Riley, and he has it blocked away by Lindemuth. Brown from under the Cambridge Springs basket. Finds Mazadra at the top of the key. Troutman on the wing. And Black with the defense gets the 5-second call. Still 2-0 Cambridge Springs. 4:40 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Hansen passed up the three. Black's going to take the three and gets nothing but air on that one. Troutman guarded by Seymour. Tried to get it inside. It's tipped by Seymour. Lindemuth gets it up to Seymour, who's out in front, and lays it up and in. And a high pass goes to Mazadra for the easy lay-in. We've got a whistle and a foul against Troutman, and that was as Black was taking a three-pointer, so he's going to head to the Time Nested Builder Supply free throw line to shoot three. Some subs coming in for the Knights. It's number 3, Mason Wonderling. Number 15, Derek Geyer for Lindemuth and Seymour. And Black gets the third one to go. And again, another deep pass to break the press defense and an easy lay-in for the Blue Devils. time it was Brown. Deep three by Austin Hanson, and IC Inc. 3-pointer. Riley, corner three, he answers, and IC Inc. 3-pointer. Hanson drives, kicks out. Black in the corner. Wonderling can't get it to go. Geyer and Mazadra fight for the rebound, and Mazadra goes hard to the floor. Call it jump ball. Pizza Hut possession arrow gives it to Cambridge Springs. Still time for you to order fresh hot pizza now online at pizzahut.com, where no one out-pizzas the Hut. Troutman drives, tried to dish. Schmidt underneath. He gets position and gets the bucket. Black and Wonderling play catch. Wonderling gets it inside to Bunk. He tries to muscle it up, gets the shot away, but not much there. And Cambridge Springs now have a chance to walk it up with a 5-point lead. Brown gets it up to Schmidt, and we've got a whistle. Looks like that's going to be a foul on the floor. And that one's going to go on Wonderling. Troutman tried to go inside to Mazadra. It is taken away by Bunk. Hanson now pulls up, waits for Black, gets it to him. Hanson kicks out. Black stops, gets it to Geyer in the corner. He knocks down NIC Inc. 3-pointer. Now Knights in a press. Troutman able to get it across the timeline. 90 seconds to go. Elwood National Forge first quarter. 11-9. Cambridge Springs leads it. Riley buries an IC Inc. 3-pointer. It's second of the quarter. Black could not get the answer, but Geyer gets the rebound, then has it blocked away and out of bounds. I believe that was Schmidt that got a piece of that. As Lindemuth and Seymour check back in, as does Carson Smith for the Blue Devils. Black knocks down NIC 3-pointer from the corner. And a steal by Hanson. Gets Carson Smith up, and then the dish to Seymour to tie it up at 14. And Cambridge Springs had Mazadra wide open underneath. Riley gets the floater off the glass. Seymour will dribble drive, now looking to dish back out. Ran into a double team, finds Black. Black off the mark on the three, but Lindemuth gets the rebound. Black going to try again. Can't get it to go. Seymour tried to corral the rebound, but couldn't hold. Troutman with Seymour all over him. Now double team, gets it up to Riley. Quick pass is taken away by Bunk. Bunk gets it to Seymour, but he can't handle. 10 seconds to go. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Cambridge Springs 16, Eisenhower 14. Whistle as Lindemuth was tying his shoe. Riley gets it up to Troutman with 5. Troutman draws a foul. That one's going to go on Lindemuth. Four seconds to play, and Troutman going to head to the Time Nesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair. You can head to Time Nesta Builder Supply in person on top of the Dam Hill in Time Nesta or online at timenestabuilders.us. Troutman misses the first. Second shot is up and in. Three-point lead now for the Blue Devils. 4 seconds to go. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Black gets the shot away. And we head to the second quarter. Cambridge Springs 17, Eisenhower 14. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
17-14, Cambridge Springs leads it as we're about set to start the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Knights will have the basketball. And a season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club in Time Nesta would make a great Christmas present for that special golfer in your life. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask about their play and stay packages. As Lindemuth drives, puts it off the glass. Black with the rebound. Putback doesn't go. Rebound tipped out to Hansen. Hansen kicks out. Seymour off the mark, and we've got a whistle. And they're going to call bunk on the push underneath. Hunter Station Golf Club located 3 miles south of Time Nesta, online hunterstation.us. Brown gets it inside to Mazadra. Now over to Riley. Brown in the corner. Off the mark. Rebound. Mazadra up to Riley. Brown in the corner again. This time Lindemuth comes out on him. Dish out, Mazadra now. Riley in the corner. Off the mark. Rebound skips around. Brown gets it. Inside. Schmidt turnaround off the glass. Lindemuth going to try a three. It's off the mark. Hansen went up to get it and then came down right to Troutman. And the Pizza Hut possession arrow gives it to Cambridge Springs, who holds a 5-point lead. Brian Hagberg, Tracy Jacobzak with you on the YDL Sports Network. And Tracy, one of the things I saw or noticed preparing for this game, in Cambridge Springs wins, they've hit 60 or more points. In the losses, they haven't been able to. So they're going to call Schmidt on the over and back there, though it certainly appeared as though that ball had been tipped. But so it seems like the magic number here tonight for Cambridge Springs is 60. Hanson retreats back now, gets by Carson Smith, drives, floater off the back of the rim. Schmidt on the board. Riley pulls up, dishes inside to Brown. Now out, Schmidt well off the mark on the three, and the whistle as Bunk came down with the rebound. And they're going to get Carson Smith on the foul. And checking in now is Quinn Zimmerman for the Blue Devils. Will give Carson Smith a rest. Hanson skips over to Seymour. Seymour, a little dribble drive, off the glass and in. Six points now for Seymour. Mazzadra tries to go baseline. Lindemuth all over him. And Hanson came in for the block, but got a little too much body. And that will send Zimmerman to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. First shot rattles out. And again, the way these rims are playing right now, you got to be almost perfect on your shots to get anything to fall. Second shot off the front of the rim. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Lindemuth. Troutman back in the game for Zimmerman. Brown will trigger the inbound. Gets it up to Mazzadra. Thought about a three. Steps in. Dishes down low to Troutman. His shot's no good. Rebound goes to Seymour. Seymour going to try to go coast to coast and is blocked away by Riley. And some talking down the floor between Seymour and Mazzadra. As we mentioned at the top, this is certainly a well-established rivalry game. Let's see, Wonderling check in for the Knights. Carson Smith back in the ballgame for Cambridge Springs. Black gets it into Hanson. Carson Smith all over him. This is the Wonderling. No hesitation on the three, but it's off the mark. Carson Smith comes away with the rebound. Brown tried to dish inside to Mazzadra. He makes the save, gets it back out to Brown. Finds Carson Smith open underneath, but too much. Now Schmidt with the putback. Hey, Ryan Mangini's going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. We're going to take it with him. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the Whitey L Sports Network. Looking to buy or sell your home? Then turn to Howard Hanna Professionals in Warren. Stop in to see the friendly Howard Hanna Professionals agents at their new location, 4234 Market Street in Warren. Howard Hanna Professionals is focused on bringing superior service and innovative marketing programs to buyers and sellers of single-family, multifamily, commercial, farm, vacation, and acreage properties. Don't wait. Stop in at 4234 Market Street in Warren and let one of Howard Hanna Professionals agents help you buy or sell your property today. Eisenhower taking a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes timeout, call Luton's to get it running again. Visit them online, lutonsplumbing.com. 21-16, Cambridge Springs leads, 4:28 to play. Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. And Carson Smith doing everything he can to keep the ball out of Austin Hanson's hands. Lindemuth drives, tried to dunk, couldn't get it. Black couldn't get the putback. Brown inside to Mazadra, back to Schmidt. His jumper's good. Parker Schmidt starting to heat up. 6 points now in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter for Schmidt. Lindemuth knocks down an Icy Ink three-pointer. First bucket of the game for Gavin Lindemuth. Carson Smith gets to Mazadra, over to Riley. He's going to take a three and hit an Icy Ink three-pointer. Third of the game for Riley. Seymour thought about it and instead drives and draws the foul. And that one's going to go on Riley on the floor. Black will trigger the inbound, gets it into Lindemuth. Up top to Hansen. Wonderling to Seymour in the corner. Goes inside to Black. Black tries to spin, runs right into a double team, and Schmidt grabs and holds for the jump ball. Pizza Hut possession arrow keeps it with the Knights. And Troutman back in the game for Cambridge Springs. This time it'll be Hansen to inbound. Gets it to Lindemuth. High arcing three off the rim. Right to Wonderling. Has an open look. Gets the bucket and the foul. Wonderling heads to the Time Nested Builder Supply free throw line. And can't get it to go. Black on the rebound and the putback. It's a three-point game. Knights applying the pressure defense. Hansen with Troutman all the way down the floor. They get it to Brown in the corner. Now out to Riley for three. He hits his fourth Icy Ink three-pointer of the first half. Bunk up to Wonderling. Now Lindemuth drives, has it nearly taken away. He recovers and then blocked away by Schmidt. Right to Wonderling. Off the rim. Black rebounds. Tried to get it to Bunk, but goes off his leg. And Cambridge Springs takes over. Schmidt over to Brown. Brown gives to Mazadra, back up for Schmidt. Troutman's pass nearly taken away by Lindemuth. He tries to go up and over, can't get it to go. Rebound goes out to Riley. He stumbles, but somehow gets the layup. Bunk on the wing. Off the back of the rim, right to Mazadra. And Tracy, certainly seems like Eisenhower's really just trying to win this game with a three-point shot. Just jacking those threes almost as soon as they get the ball.
They got to trust their big men. They're playing really frantic and just throwing up whatever shots they can. They've got to play smart.
Troutman gets it to Riley. And Riley is going to get called for a double dribble. Carson Smith back in the game, as is Geyer. It'll be Bunk to inbound. And Carson Smith all over Austin Hansen. And Cambridge Springs has really done a good job of taking Hansen out of this game as Geyer knocks down an Icy Ink three. second of the game for Geyer. Riley up top. He puts it up. Hits it again. His fifth Icy Ink three-pointer of the first half. Bunk inside to Black. Black gets the defenders up, gets the bucket and the foul. Little offense-defense substitution as Troutman comes back in for Carson Smith. Kyler Black heads to the Time Nested Builder Supply free throw line looking for the traditional three-point play, and he gets it. Troutman with 7. They get it over to Mazadra. 2 to shoot, taken away by Hansen at the buzzer. Off the rim. Frantic first half comes to an end. Your score, Cambridge Springs 34, Eisenhower 29. We'll be back with the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. It's Allegheny Grill at Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Welcome in to the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Your score at the half here at Eisenhower's Cambridge Springs 34, Eisenhower 29, District 10 Region 3 matchup. And at Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you, open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online, pottercountycamping.com. And now time for our All-American Awards and Engraving halftime stats. All-American Awards and Engraving will put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online, allamericanhq.com. First for the homestanding Knights, 14 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter. It is Kyler Black with 9 points, Mason Wonderling with a pair, Casey Seymour with 6, Austin Hansen with 3, Derek Geyer with 6, and Gavin Lindemuth with 3. Your halftime scores for the Knights. For Cambridge Springs, scored 17 points in the first, another 17 in the second for their 34 total. Danny Brown has 2 points, Parker Schmidt with 8, Tyler Troutman with 3, Tristan Mazadra with a pair, and Owen Riley, on the strength of 5 first-half three-pointers, has 19 points in the first half to lead the Blue Devils. Again, they lead at the half 34-29. Halftime stats brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. And Tracy, we were kind of talking during the break there that it certainly seems like the offensive strategy in the first half for Eisenhower, at least, was to just come down and as soon as you get an open look at a three, fire that thing away and try to turn this into a three-point contest.
Yeah, it's not working very well for them. Like we've said a couple times, the rims aren't cooperating, but they've got to stop taking all those shots, play smart, work it down to the post, and if it doesn't work, find your man outside and just keep working it around.
And conversely, it has worked out pretty well so far for Cambridge Springs, or at least for Owen Riley, who was able to knock down 5 of those Icy Ink three-pointers in the first half, 2 in the first quarter, 3 more in the second. And, while the Knights have done a good job limiting leading scorer Parker Schmidt, as we talked about in the pregame, they maybe left Riley a little open too much on the perimeter, and he's beat him there.
Yeah, I hope the coach is talking to the Knights, telling them, contest Riley, don't let him shoot those threes because he's a very accurate shooter, and he will make them.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania and south central New York since 1960. As board-certified dental specialists in orthodontics, Cole Orthodontic Associates offer a wide variety of services, including early intervention, traditional and clear braces, and orthognathic surgery. Cole Orthodontic Associates also offer Invisalign clear aligners. Call 814-781-7800 to schedule an appointment today. Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Welcome back into the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Your score at the half, Cambridge Springs 34, Eisenhower 29, this District 10 Region 3 matchup. And now it's time for our Rehab Center second half adjustments. The Rehab Centers will always make the right adjustments. Visit them online, therehabcenters.com. Chiropractors caring for health. And Tracy, what's your halftime adjustment first for Cambridge Springs?
I think they've been very good defensively over on the block, but I think they need to come out stronger offensively and get the passes out instead of dribbling around and just trying to throw up the three.
And your halftime adjustment for Eisenhower?
Stop throwing up the threes. I'd say work it into the post. I know they've been containing our post very well. Draw the fouls. They're there. Just make sure you get those. And if you can't draw those fouls, kick it out, because a lot of times there have been men open, especially Casey, outside of the three, and he can get it out and just work it back around.
All right, those are your Rehab Centers second half adjustments, therehabcenters.com. That'll do it for the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Our third quarter tonight is brought to you by Tap and Pay Plus. Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. That's tap the letter N, payplus.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. oilcountrycrates.com. Teams break their halftime huddles. We get set to start the Tap and Pay Plus third quarter. And it will be Cambridge Springs starting with the basketball. Brown gets it into Schmidt. Schmidt drives, can't get the layup though, and Hansen comes down with a rebound. Had Lindemuth open for a second, but Hansen couldn't find him. Lindemuth takes a three, misses, and Mazadra on the rebound. And this is a difference. You know, Tracy, you and I were up here a week ago when Eisenhower hosted Titusville. And in that game, it certainly seemed like Lindemuth was more willing to drive baseline in those situations instead of putting up the three.
Yeah, the men on Cambridge are a lot bigger than Titusville, so I know it's putting a lot of pressure on him.
And Schmidt drives and draws a foul. Looks like that one goes against Lindemuth, his second. Brown to inbound, gets it up to Riley. And Seymour guarding him closely on the perimeter, but they get it to Brown, and he buries an Icy Ink three. Seymour on the wing. Gets it out to Lindemuth. Lindemuth drives this time, tries to lay it in, but didn't have the angle. And Schmidt comes down with it. Troutman with a little crossover, pull-up jumper. It's good. Hansen up quickly. And Hansen's going to get, no, he's going to draw a foul. That one's going to go on Brown. And Carson Smith coming in for Brown. And this is something we saw Cambridge Springs do really effectively in the first half. Brought Zeke Carson Smith in to guard Hansen. They get it into Bunk, swing it up top to Seymour. Now Hansen with Carson Smith all over him. And really Carson Smith has taken Hansen out of the game offensively as Bunk pulls his way in, can't get the ball to fall, but it goes out of bounds off Cambridge Springs as Hansen limited to just one field goal and 3 points in the first half. Find Geyer wide open, knocks down an Icy Ink three. Third triple for Geyer. Schmidt spins, puts it up off the glass. Schmidt now in double figures at 10 points. Geyer gets it up to Seymour. He's going to drive, tries to get it up. Can't get the bucket, but does draw the foul. And Seymour is going to head to the Ty-Nesta Builder Supply free throw line. Foul goes on Schmidt, his first. And Seymour can't get the first shot to go. And second shot off the rim as well. Brown collects the rebound and misfires on the pass intended for Schmidt. And here comes that offense-defense switch with the stoppage. Cambridge Springs able to get Carson Smith in to guard Hansen. Bunk swings it over to Geyer as Schmidt fell down, and then Geyer's able to draw the foul on Schmidt. Seymour thought about the three, instead swings it over to Black. He gets it to Geyer, who buries an icy ink three. Well, if they're going to take him, Tracy, maybe they better give it to Geyer. That's his fourth of the game. Troutman drives and then throws it away. Brown going to come in now for Carson Smith. And it'll be Brown guarding Hansen. Hansen running a little go route there to get the ball. Seymour can't get the three to go. Rebound tipped around, and Troutman comes up with it. Troutman stops and pops a three. It's off the backboard right to Black. Black has Seymour in front. Seymour got Troutman up, couldn't finish, but we'll head to the Ty-Nesta Builder Supply free throw line. And 4 quick fouls on Cambridge Springs here in the Tap and Pay Plus third quarter. With 4:45 to play. And Seymour has the first one rattle out. Gets the second to fall. Just 3 of 8 from the free throw line are the Knights so far. As Audra gets it up to Schmidt. And Schmidt can't get the finish. Hansen on the board. Hansen trying to go coast to coast and then dished. And Bunk unable to handle the pass. Riley tries to get it, nearly picked off by Black. It goes to Brown. Brown fakes the three, gets it to Riley. He stops and pops and can't get that one to fall. Black up to Geyer. Geyer tried a little crossover and Riley picked it away. Riley inside to Schmidt. And Schmidt's going to draw the foul on Hansen. And now it'll be Schmidt heading to the Ty-Nesta Builder Supply free throw line. No, they're going to say that was on the floor. They're going to say Schmidt was not shooting there. So just an inbound for Cambridge Springs. Brown to trigger, gets it into Troutman. Finds Schmidt inside. Schmidt tried to get it over Bunk, couldn't do so. Geyer rips down the board. Hansen over to Geyer. Can't get that one to go. Rebound tipped back to him, though. Tried to get it out to Black. It's poked around, out of bounds, off of Cambridge Springs. So it'll be Hanson to trigger underneath. Swing it over to Bunk. Inside to Black. Black has a little trouble with it. Collects, finds Seymour wide open underneath for the layup. Double team now, Alan Troutman. They get it inside to Schmidt. Finds Mazadra back out. Riley for three. Off the rim, but right to Brown, who can't bank it home. Schmidt gets the rebound and puts it up and in. Bunk tried to get the lay-in. Couldn't get it over Schmidt. Under 3 minutes to play. Tap and Pay plus third quarter, 43-38. Cambridge Springs leads it. Seymour pokes it away from Troutman, not once but twice. It goes out of bounds off Troutman. Good hustle play defensively there by Casey Seymour to poke that ball away. Hanson gets it to Bunk. Over to Geyer. Well, inside out between Black and Seymour. Seymour shot rattles around the rim. Black comes skying in and gets the tie up. Pizza Hut possession arrow will keep it with the Knights. Still time for you to order Fresh Hot Pizza now online at pizzahut.com, where no one out-pizzas the Hut. As Carson Smith will come in for Brown. Hanson to Bunk. Seymour for Black. Thought about the three instead. Drives. Kicks out. Seymour going to take the three. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Corralled by Riley. And then taken away again by Seymour. And this time he draws the foul. And he's going to head to the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line. That's the fifth foul of the quarter. Third time this quarter Seymour's been at the line. It's just 1 of 4 so far. Gets the first one to go. Chance to make this a one-possession game as Seymour can knock down this free throw. And it goes. Looked like that one was going to rattle in. Brown was wide open. Black back defensively and then tipped away by Hanson. Picked up by Brown. Has Mazadra. Now Riley for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound corralled by Bunk. Black loses the handle, gets it to Geyer in the corner. Geyer's pass tipped away by Schmidt to Brown. And then Geyer comes back defensively. We got a whistle, and they're going to call Brown for the Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. And you can make Warren County part of your travel plans at the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Visit them online, wcvb.net/events. And then Hanson draws the foul on Carson Smith. And so it'll be Hanson heading to the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line. Chance to make this a 1-point game. 1:42 to play. Tap and Pay plus third quarter. And Hanson hits the first. Zimmerman comes in for Carson Smith. And Hanson goes 2 for 2. And it is a 1-point Cambridge Springs lead. Riley gets it into Schmidt. Now up to Simmerman. Back to Schmidt. Seymour came flying in, nearly poked it away. They get it to Riley. Little floater, no good. Schmidt tried to get the rebound, but Hansen ripped it away. Has Seymour in front. Zimmerman can't get the block, and instead Seymour gets the bucket and the foul. And Eisenhower has come all the way back to take the lead, 44-43. And Seymour completes the three-point play. Brown now with the Blue Devils trailing by 2. Finds Zimmerman open underneath. Black disrupts the pass. Saved by Mazadra, but right to Bunk. And Bunk lays it up. Can't get the finish. Riley on the wing. Seymour not giving him any space. Hansen on Parker. They give, or excuse me, to Schmidt. Inside Zimmerman. Shot no good, but knocked out of bounds off Geyer. .45 seconds to play. Tap and Pay Plus third quarter. 45-43. Eisenhower leads it. Riley on the wing. Feigned the shot. Puts it inside to Schmidt. Wave it off. He's called for the Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. And they're going to bring in quickly Zeke Carson-Smith for Zimmerman. And Eisenhower was able to catch Cambridge Springs a little off guard there. The official decided it was time to play. Seymour drives, dishes, Geyer, corner three, off the mark. Bunk with the putback is too strong. Seymour saves it to Bunk. Seymour off the glass, can't get it to go. Riley with 12 seconds. Little floater, doesn't go. Rebound picked around. Riley comes away with it. 3 to shoot. Schmidt for 3. He buries it. Icy to put Cambridge Springs back in front as we head to the fourth quarter. It's Blue Devils 46, Knights 45. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like Original Pan, Original Stuffed Crust, and more at PizzaHut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
And we're back here at Eisenhower High School getting ready to start the Verischetti Holdings fourth quarter with Cambridge Springs leading Eisenhower 46-45. Companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Centered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, Guardian Healthcare, and Verischetti & Son Incorporated. Find out more, VerischettiHoldings.com. And Parker Schmidt with a massive Icy Ink 3 to end the third quarter and put Cambridge Springs back in front. Cambridge Springs starts the Verischetti Holdings fourth quarter with the ball. Schmidt lays it up and in. 5 straight points for him, and the lead is back to 3. Seymour. Little turnaround. Now it's waved off for the Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. Brown inside to Schmidt. Gets it to Riley. Jumper well off the mark, and as hot as Riley was in the first half, he has gone ice cold here in the second. Brian Hagberg, Tracy Jacobs back with you on the YDL Sports Network. As the inbound goes to Kyler Black. And just a three-point game now. Black gets by Mazadra and then draws a foul. First foul of the Veriskety Holdings fourth quarter. Seymour inbounds to Hanson. And again, Zeke Carson-Smith has done a tremendous job defensively on Austin Hanson as Lindemuth tried to go up and under. Black caught him going into the wall and then had to hustle back defensively. Cambridge Springs not in a hurry. Riley to Brown inside Mazadra. Gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt lays it up and in. Black tried to dribble inside. It goes off his leg and right to Mazadra, who finds Brown. Brown with a little Euro step to Riley for the layup. And just like that, Cambridge Springs has extended the lead to 7 points. Ryan Mangini is going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. We'll be back in 15 seconds.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Cambridge Springs in the midst of a 9-0 run now has a 52-45 lead over Eisenhower after the Knights had come all the way back to take the 45-43 lead late in the third quarter. This run started by a Parker Schmidt three-pointer, and Schmidt has 7 of the 9 points for the Blue Devils. And Tracy, how big of a momentum shift was that three-pointer at the buzzer to end the third quarter?
It was huge. It definitely put them on the toes. Along with this atmosphere, it is just crazy right now.
Jam-packed to the rafters here in the John M. Neese Gymnasium at Eisenhower High School. Everybody knows how important this game is just before the Christmas holiday. Region opener for two teams that expect to be battling for that region crown all season long. So now Seymour will inbound. Gets it to Hanson. Carson Smith going to back off to half court. Picks up Hanson there. Seymour in the corner. Up top to Lindemuth. Skip pass. Geyer couldn't get the balance. It was open for a second. Now Geyer crosses up Riley. Finds Seymour inside for the layup. Casey Seymour's had a very strong second half for Eisenhower, especially defensively. Brown tried to get it inside. It's taken away. Geyer has it, and then stripped away by Carson Smith. Can't get the rebound. Schmidt up and in. And that late three-pointer seems to have energized Parker Schmidt. And now Schmidt's going to get called for the foul as Wonderling checks in for Seymour. .21 points now for Schmidt. Hanson to Lindemuth. Well shorted on the three-point attempt, but gets his own rebound. The floater can't get it to go. Riley comes away with the board. Carson Smith to Mazadra in the corner. He's going to take a jumper. And can't get it to go. Schmidt right there. Can't get that one as Hansen grabs the rebound. Lindemuth tried to do a skip pass to Seymour. It's picked off by Brown, then taken away by Hansen with the layup and the foul. And Cambridge Springs faithful here, not happy with that call. As Hansen is going to head to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line, looking to complete the traditional three-point play. Bunk checking back into the game for Lindemuth. And Troutman in for Carson Smith. Hansen shooting one. Got it. And now the Knights into that press defense. Nearly taken away. Troutman and is going to draw the foul on the floor. And Becky Leandro is going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. We'll take this one with them. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, Cambridge Springs takes a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes timeout, call Luton's to get it running again. Visit them online, lutonsplumbing.com. 54-50, Cambridge Springs leading Eisenhower, 4:49 to play. Verischetti Holdings, fourth quarter. And Tracy, this has been everything it was built up to be.
It's crazy right now. Both teams want it so bad. They're biting each other. It's just a phenomenal game all around.
And so it'll be Brown to inbound under the Cambridge Springs basket. Gets it up to Riley. Inside quickly to Troutman. Back out for Brown on the wing. And it's picked off by Wonderling. And then Wonderling loses the ball. Chance for Eisenhower to cut into that lead, and Wonderling just couldn't maintain possession. Schmidt on the go route. He gets it. Now Troutman to run the offense, nearly picked off by Bunk. Brown gets it inside to Schmidt, back out to Brown. Mazadra going to go baseline, dishes off to Riley for the easy layup. Brown all over Hansen. Get it up to Bunk, top of the key. Geyer on the wing. Hansen, corner three. Can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Riley. Brown on the wing, loses control. It goes out of bounds off Cambridge Springs. And we've got Zimmerman and Carson Smith coming in for the Blue Devils defensively. Six-point lead for Cambridge Springs. We've got a whistle away from the ball. And a warning given to the Cambridge Springs bench. Appears as though a player or maybe one of the assistant coaches said something. And Becky Leandro over just to maybe calm the situation down a little bit. Wonderling gets it into Black and off to Hanson. Geyer swings. Wonderling tries a three. It's no good. Rebound saved by Mazadra and out of bounds off of Cambridge Springs. Seymour going to come in for Wonderling. Seymour thought about the shot, instead drives, gives it to Bunk. Bunk puts it up and in. First points of the game for Chris Bunk come in the fourth quarter, and Becky Leandro takes a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. We'll be back in 15 seconds.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Stayed quiet.
We're back here at Eisenhower High School, 56-52. Cambridge Springs leads Eisenhower, 3:05 to play. Verischetti Holdings fourth quarter. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout taken by Becky Leandro and the Blue Devils. Knights took the lead briefly late in the third quarter. A buzzer-beating three-pointer by Parker Schmidt put Cambridge Springs back on top, and they have led the entirety of the fourth quarter so far. Brown gets it to Riley. Goes inside to Schmidt, picked up by Black. Schmidt gets it back out. Riley knocks down his sixth Icy Ink three-pointer. Bunk over to Geyer. Geyer answers. His fifth. Mazadra fakes, thought about the shot, and instead gives it up to Troutman. Troutman finds Schmidt for the layup. And there it is. Cambridge Springs has hit 60, something they've done in every win so far, unable to do in the three losses. Hanson with the dribble drive and the layup. Troutman on the wing, under 2 minutes to go, and Seymour with a little bit of a reach there. 4-point Cambridge Springs lead. 1:56 to play in regulation. Oh, Riley wide open underneath, can't get it to go. Hanson comes away with the rebound and gets it to Bunk, who finds Black. Black now pulls up, finds Hanson. Can't get the three to go. Rebound kicked around. Seymour puts it up. Can't find the bucket. Schmidt on the board. Brown looking for space, finds it. He's going to drive, dishes to Mazadra. Can't get the layup. Hanson on the rebound. And now it'll be Ryan Mangini and the Knights taking a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. We'll be right back. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
And welcome back to what is a thrilling contest here just before Christmas. Cambridge Springs 61, Eisenhower 57, District 10 Region 3 opener for both of these teams who fully expect to be competing for the region crown by season's end. A win here against the other in the region opener goes a long way towards making that happen. 1:08 to play, Varskety Holdings fourth quarter. Three fouls in the quarter for the Blue Devils, 2 for the Knights. And it will be the Knights ball out of this Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. And Bunk will inbound. And Hanson gets away from Carson Smith. Picks up a screen from Black, drives, loses the ball. Seymour's there to pick it up. Goes baseline and puts it up off the glass. And Becky Leandro gets the timeout. And they do give her the Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Almost simultaneous whistles there, but Becky Leandro able to get the Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout called before the 5-second violation. So Cambridge Springs will maintain possession, leading by 2, 61-59 over Eisenhower. 51.3 officially on the scoreboard clock here at the John M. Neese Gymnasium. Brian Hagberg, Tracy Jacobzak with you on the YDL Sports Network. It'll be Owen Riley to inbound for the Blue Devils. Knights in a press defense. Gets it into Brown. Back to Riley, has a little trouble with it. And we got a whistle, and they're going to get, it looks like Seymour on the body. .45 seconds. Again, officially 45.2 on the scoreboard clock. Schmidt back to Riley. Over to Troutman. Back to Riley. Riley gets it across the timeline. Hanson nearly took it away. And instead is going to get the foul. That's the fourth of the quarter. So the next one will send the Blue Devils to the Tynesta Builder Supply free throw line. 35 seconds to play. Troutman looking, goes for Riley. It's poked away. Seymour puts in a tying layup. And then nearly picks Troutman's pocket. 61 all. Schmidt for three. He gets it, an icy three-pointer for Parker Schmidt with 12 seconds to go. What a finish we are shaping up for in this one. 64-61. Cambridge Springs leads Eisenhower, and they move it. There's officially 13 seconds left on the scoreboard clock. .26 points now for Parker Schmidt with the answer after Seymour had tied it at 61. And this atmosphere, exactly what you hope for in a high-stakes high school basketball game. One of these teams going to go home with a Merry Christmas. The other one going to go home wondering what might have been. "13 seconds to go. Knights will have to go the length of the floor, trailing by 3, 64-61. Seymour to inbound. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen pulls up 3. He got it, an icy 8 three-pointer. Wow. What a game. Officially 1.7 seconds left on the scoreboard clock. We are tied at 64. And the Pigpen making sure everybody knows that Mr. Hansen is indeed a freshman. They do put another second back on the scoreboard clock. It's officially 2.7. So it's time for Cambridge Springs to get the ball in, and Eisenhower cannot foul. They do not have a foul to give. So they've got to play smart defensively. Any foul would send the Blue Devils to the free throw line with a chance to win it. And that's Ryan Mangini out telling his players on the floor right now that exact same thing. They cannot afford to foul here in this situation. And here we go. It'll be Riley to inbound. Gets it to Troutman. Troutman for the win. To overtime. What a ball game we've got here. 64-64 Cambridge Springs and Eisenhower, as this one is headed to overtime. And we wouldn't want it any other way, would we, Tracy?
I'm speechless right now.
This game has absolutely lived up to its billing and then some. Big shots down the stretch by those players you expect to hit them. Parker Schmidt with a corner 3 to put Cambridge Springs in front, 64-61. The freshman phenom, Austin Hansen, comes right back, buries a three-pointer with 2.7 seconds left to tie it up at 64. We've got 4 minutes to try to settle this thing. Knights taking a long time in this huddle between periods here. And it'll be Schmidt and Seymour to tip. And Schmidt wins that one easily. That's about a 6-inch height advantage on Seymour. Troutman has it now. Finds Riley. And Riley's going to get called for the Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. Picked up that pivot foot. You can make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Find them online, wcvb.net/events. Offense, defense, Schmidt going to sit down with Troutman as Carson Smith and Simmerman come in for Cambridge Springs. Black up to Seymour. Seymour drives, has a lane, lays it up and in. And for the first time since the waning seconds of the third quarter, Eisenhower has the lead. Riley gets it to Mazadra. Finds Brown wide open. Gets Bunk up in the air. Steps over. Can't get the three to go, but Mazadra there to rebound. And now Brown going to reset. Taken away by Hansen. Hansen lays it up, and the foul. Hansen to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line to try to make this a 5-point game. And he does. Troutman with it now for the Blue Devils, and Brown loses the handle. Out of bounds on the turnover. And just a pause here as Bunk was retying his shoe. The Knights have a chance to add to this lead here after the turnover. They get it into Black. Black gets by Mazadra, dishes over to Seymour. Seymour puts it off the glass. Riley off the front of the rim, rebounded by Hansen. Up to Bunk. Bunk is rejected by Mazadra. And they're going to get Hansen a little too much body there on Troutman. And that is going to send Troutman to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair. .221 to play here in overtime. And Troutman hits the first. Troutman goes 2 for 2, makes it a 5-point game. Seymour avoids Brown, gets it over to Black. And Troutman trying to take it away, and he does. Now they find Schmidt. Schmidt dunks it home. And we've got a whistle on the far side of the court. Looks like the ball was knocked out of bounds on the far side there, so we're in amongst them here among the Cambridge Springs faithful. Hansen right at the midcourt line, nearly went over. Dishes over Geyer in the corner. Skip pass up to Seymour. Seymour gets by Troutman. Over to Bunk. Now up to Black. Black drives, can't get the finish. Schmidt on the rebound. Blue Devils have a chance to tie. .90 seconds to play in overtime, and the Blue Devils turn it over. Big possession here for both teams. Knights have a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Blue Devils need to keep it a 3-point contest. Seymour still with the dribble, gives off to Hansen. Hansen gonna drive. Blocked away by Schmidt. And here we go as we approach a minute to play in overtime. Cambridge Springs again with a chance to tie. Carson Smith in the corner. Schmidt, Riley up top. Geyer out on him quickly. Riley can't get the three to go. Hansen on the rebound. And Ryan Mangini going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout We're going to take a timeout with them. I need a breather, folks. Let's go. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
.1 seconds to go on the scoreboard clock. Eisenhower nursing a 71-68 lead over Cambridge Springs in overtime. District 10 Region 3 battle against two of the top teams in this region. And then Chris Bunk comes out of the huddle, goes right over to the Pigpen student section, tells them to get up a little bit. And Eisenhower will inbound. They'll have to go the length of the floor here. And Seymour does finally get it into Hanson. Good defense played by the Blue Devils. Hanson gets it across the timeline. Carson Smith, who's done a tremendous job on Hanson defensively all night, gives over to Black. Black dishes. Geyer kicks it back out to Seymour with under 30 seconds to go. Seymour dishes back to Hanson. Hanson through a double team draws the foul, and he'll head to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. Hanson to shoot a pair, 23.9 seconds to go. Gets the first. Makes it a two-possession game. Carson Smith going to sit down as Blue Devils need the offense. 2-for-2 trip for Hanson. Troutman brings it up for Cambridge Springs. Has a little trouble, runs into double team, gets the pass over to Mazadra. Riley on the wing, knocks down the Icy Ink three-pointer. That is 7 three-pointers for Owen Riley tonight. (73-71). And right now the scoreboard clock showing 9.9 seconds. And Tracy, you got to think Cambridge Springs is going to try to foul here immediately on the inbound, conserve as much of this clock as they can.
Absolutely.
Big time performances from some big time players here tonight. 28 points for Parker Schmidt. 29 for Owen Riley. So Eisenhower to inbound, leading by 2. 9.9 seconds to go. It'll be Kyler Black to trigger. Gets it into Geyer. And Geyer has it taken away, but then back to Hanson. And Hanson draws the foul. Cambridge Springs nearly had the turnover. And instead, Austin Hanson will go to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line to again try to make this a two-possession game. 4.1 seconds to play in the first overtime. Should probably add that caveat the way this ball game has gone. And Troutman, with that foul, has fouled out. Brown comes in for him. They bring Wonderling in for Geyer. Do the Knights. And Hanson gets the first. Knocks down the second. Riley gets across the timeline. And off the ceiling. What a win by the Knights as the Pigpen storms the floor. What a ball game by both of these teams. No quit shown on this floor here tonight. But the final goes to the Knights 75-71 over Cambridge Springs. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the Potter County Family Campground post-game show. It's Allegheny Grill at Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyync.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Welcome into the Potter County Family Campground post-game show. Your final in overtime. Eisenhower 75, Cambridge Springs 71. The Knights move to 6-1 this season, win their sixth straight game, and improve to 1-0 in Region 3 play. Cambridge Springs falls to 3-4 and 0-1 in Region 3 play. And just what a phenomenal ball game by both of these teams. Left it all on the court here tonight. And in the end, the Knights are able to outlast the Blue Devils. Take a look now at our All-American Awards. First at Potter County Family Campground. Your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you. Open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. And I don't know what I'm doing. Put it on. And our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, Eisenhower's Casey Seymour. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food, stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. Find out more at AlleghenyGrill.com. This is our Cole Orthodontic Associates player interview with convenient locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. You can get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. And Casey, a whole lot for you guys to smile about here tonight. Big comeback win over your rivals to get the region season started with a victory.
Yeah, it was a great win. A great comeback. Played hard.
And it seemed like for most of the game, Cambridge Springs was kind of in control. And then all of a sudden in the third quarter, you guys were able to come back. You take the lead, and then they hit that buzzer beater at the end of the quarter to retake the lead. What were you guys talking about between the third and fourth quarter there?
Mostly about defense and boxing out, but there were some press issues we had and cutting down on turnovers. That was mostly it. We had a play where we doubled from half court, and that was X, and so we had to go over that.
And so you coming down the final moments there of the fourth quarter, you guys get the layup, you tie it at 61, and then they come right back, get the big three-pointer with just seconds to go. And then Austin comes down, hits the tying three-pointer to send it to overtime. What was the emotion like for you there as you head into overtime?
I cannot explain how happy I was. That was an amazing shot from Austin. With two people on him, it was awesome.
And then obviously you guys jump out to a 7-point lead in overtime. Cambridge Springs gets within a possession here and there, but what does it say about this team and its resiliency to not only come all the way back, but then fight off a very talented Blue Devils team there at the end?
That we'll fight back. We'll fight hard, and we'll put in the work. Hopefully, we'll get the win, and we did tonight. It was a good game. And
speaking of putting in the work, that third quarter. Especially defensively from you, it seemed like you were really able to generate a bunch of turnovers, really led to that comeback and you guys taking the lead. What were you seeing defensively that allowed you to get your hand on the ball?
He always had this one move where he'd kind of in and out and fake left and come back right, and it'd pause for a moment. I just stuck my hand out, tapped it, and that's all it took. And I got a couple of steals, and but mostly I don't think while I play. It just kind of happens.
I'm sure head coach Ryan Mangini will be happy to hear that. But, again, you guys win your sixth straight now. You get a nice little Christmas present here for you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my break.
But how much momentum does this give you guys as you head towards the end of the calendar year and into January?
Oh, this game was huge. Cambridge Springs beat us 3 times last year, and we really were thirsty for revenge. It's going to give us so much momentum and energy.
Well, you save some of that energy, rest up, take it home with you tonight. Our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, Eisenhower's Casey Seymour. Casey, congratulations on the big win, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more of the Potter County Family Campground post-game show right after this. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania and south central New York since 1960. As board-certified dental specialists in orthodontics, Cole Orthodontic Associates offer a wide variety of services, including early intervention, traditional and clear braces, and orthognathic surgery. Cole Orthodontic Associates also offer Invisalign clear aligners. Call 814-781-7800 to schedule an appointment today. Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
And welcome back into the Potter County Family Campground halftime show, post-game show. This game is, actually over now. Tracy, was a phenomenal ball game and certainly lived up to his billing and then some.
Absolutely. The Knights came out and they got what they wanted on their wish list.
And now we're going to take a look at our All-American Awards and Engraving final stats. All-American Awards and Engraving. We'll put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online, allamericanhq.com. First, for the visiting Blue Devils, Owen Riley led the way. Game high, 29 points on the strength of 7 3-pointers. Phenomenal ball game for Riley. Parker Schmidt right behind with 28 points, 7 for Tyler Troutman, and a pair for Tristan Mazadra. 5 for Daniel Brown as well. For Eisenhower, our Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg player of the game, Casey Seymour with a team-high 21. Austin Hansen, after scoring only 3 points in the first half, comes back to score 17 in the second half and overtime to finish with 20. 15 on the night for Derek Geyer, all by three-pointer. 9 for Kyler Black, 2 for Mason Wonderling, 3 for Gavin Lindemuth, and 2 for Chris Bunk. So a somewhat even more impressive win for Eisenhower, considering that Bunk and Lindemuth were held to a combined 5 points on the game.
Yeah, they definitely held our post down at the bottom, but they still couldn't stop our great defense and our phenomenal shooters.
That will just about wrap it up for this one here from Eisenhower. Again, your final score, 75 for the Knights, 71 for the Blue Devils. Eisenhower goes to 6-1 on its sixth straight win, 1-0 in Region 3 play. Cambridge Springs falls to 3-4 overall, and 0-1 in Region 3 play. For Tracy Jacobzak, this is Brian Hagberg on the YDL Sports Network saying thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas and good night from Eisenhower.